evening. Once again we return to the story of Caius, Dunmer, Spell Sword, finest courier in Tamriel, the Eternal Champion, formerly agent of the Emperor, and currently vampire. I'm just taking a minute here to confirm that we are in Shadugent. Yes, we are. And we are going to try and find a cure for vampirism.
An unfamiliar object in your pack catches your eye. It is a letter addressed to you in an elegant flowing script. How did that get there?
So the plan is to try and find a coven, because that's what was said in the wiki.
Mordus the First of Morningstar. Dear Caius of the Veraseth, let me introduce myself. I am Victonia Buckingham. You may have heard of me, the renowned vampire hunter. Do not be hasty in your judgment of me, however. I am not your enemy, at least not yet. While I abhor vampirism with a passion and have devoted my life to stamping out this dark plague from Tamriel, I understood that many are innocent victims like yourself. The will to live is not of itself evil, and I always try to offer my quarry one chance to prove their bloody work is based on necessity, not love for killing. I am sure that your kinfolk have not told you this, but vampirism can be cured. To do so, you must kill your bloodfather, the ancient evil that created the line of vampires leading to you. In doing so, you will not only free yourself, but rid Hrothgarian mountains of a cancer at its heart. I myself do not know where to find your bloodfather, but my sources have revealed the name of one high in the Vraseth who should have this information, Morganvira Mastersmith of Deerhead. I will wait 16 days before moving against the vampires of Hrothgarian mountains to give you a chance to save yourself. Consider my offer well, Caius. You have 16 days, and then the rest of the Vraseth will be hunted down like vermin. Victonia Buckingham.
Well, apparently the game delivers belatedly. But we are going to lock that in. And we will see. We'll see if we can find a cure another way. Where can I find Morganvira Mastersmith?
You'll find it just a bit to the north. Just go northwest. You'll find it in a bit of a walk. Just go northwest. Just ask me civilly next time.
Where to the northwest?
It warms my heart to see you, Caius.
Do you know where I can find Morganvira Mastersmith?
Gotta be around here somewhere.
Do any of you know?
That's the Thirsty Guard is northwest of here.
Excellent. So I'm going to guess that so the tavern's the most likely candidate here. Oh, actually, I was going to say, which one is the vampire? Looks like two candidates. The fact that these two are on top of each other makes me think that this is a generated character, though.
Do you want to show Morganvira Mastersmith the letter from Victonia Buckingham?
So, on one hand, well, if this is supposed to be a vampire, I suppose if I actually want to do this quest, I shouldn't tip them off that there's a hunter looking for them. No.
Caius, isn't it? I've heard good things about you from the rest of the Vraseth.
Really, because you never reached out to me.
So you want to find your bloodfather. An understandable urge, although this is a privilege not usually granted to one of your youth. However, you've made such progress in the Vraseth already, I believe I can make an exception. Let me see. He must be either Necromangar or Lord Enervarian. You can find them at the ruins of old Barbavia's farm and the ruins of Greenham Manor, respectively. I would advise against intruding on an elder's seclusion lightly, however. It would be best if you looked up Uthster Masterson of Kirkwall. He is the keeper of the bloodline, and you will be able to tell with certainty which of the Veraseth elders is your bloodfather. Take this bracelet to him, so he will know that I sent you.
All right. Well, we've got 14 days still, so... Sorry, I've got something loading in the background. It looks like the Division 2 is opening. This may be suddenly interrupted. It's a lot of potential houses. So we'll start with the tavern just to try and find a general area if possible. Do you know where I can find Uthster Masterson?
I wish I could help you, Caius, but I know nothing about that.
What about you?
The best way to go to the Masterson residence is southwest of where we're standing.
Oh, well, we'll be able to find another, spot. This might be a mage's guild. Nope, just a fancy house. That's not Akatosh.
The Thieves Guild has taken my dearest Elizonia King House away from me, and now they're demanding a ransom. I need someone to bring my lover back to me any way that they can. Please, will you help me?
I would normally love to, but I have slightly more pressing matters.
You have a cold heart, Caius. I guess I'll have to face these kidnappers on my own.
Dude, I just wanted directions. Yeah, so I'm not surprised you don't know.
Uthster Masterson is somewhere in the Masterson residence, a ways northwest of here.
All right. Let's start with these. And we'll mount up. Just so we don't accidentally go inside someplace. Maybe the Mages Guild will have something.
I'm a loyal member of the Mages Guild, honored sir. What is your wish? Come on, Caius, you know me better. Better to think I'd care about that.
Fine. Do you know?
Caius, isn't it? I do not mind reveal that Uthistar Masterston is the Masterton residence is north of where we're standing.
There we go. He's here somewhere. If I hit the wrong door, this is going to be unfortunate. Wait. So the person who's supposed to be able to distinguish between the two is apparently not in. All right. I don't want to look too far into the wiki here. Also, the Division 2 has just been hanging out in the background. Let me deal with this really quick. Alright. So I don't want to spend too much time consulting the wiki because I would like to still... I like to pursue it as far as I can. But I do want to see if there's any way that I can fix this. is the quest. Alright, so there's a section on here about, there's usually a section on bugs and it doesn't say anything, so, I'll work with what I've got, and we'll go for, the ruins of Greenham Manor. And we don't have a lot of time, so let's hope this works. So 27th of sun does dawn, and it is currently first seed. It's been 11 days. Let's try and find a door. And maybe if I travel recklessly, I can find the next guy, but that counts. I've kind of already locked us in. The shame here is if I need to redo it, I'm gonna have to start from the very start, but we'll work with what we've got. There's no point in even trying. I'll just drink strange potions off the ground, and that's it. Just while I'm at it, I'll get the heal out. So the original plan for this broadcast was to focus entirely on curing the vampirism. This is sort of the epilogue to the series rather than being a continuation. But I will be honest, I wasn't ever expecting this to come up because the original vampire missions never showed up. So this was a very pleasant coincidence. Fortunately, there's not a lot to say other than I hope I find the bad guy and I whack him. I could, in theory, be using one of my other Daedric weapons just to build up the skill, but oh, apparently I get some free points. Do I get him again? So I hear Daedra, but not any vampires. Probably should have used this thing a lot sooner. It's pretty awesome. No. Apparently vampires can still drown in this world. Well, I suppose it wouldn't be worth finding a cure if it wasn't in the middle of some impossible to navigate labyrinth. Pretty sure that's Daedra. Because the map is so stacked, it's actually quite hard to get some perspective. I didn't want to teleport this early, but I'm not quite sure where I'm supposed to be going. I am really bad at aiming. I'm good at whacking things with my katana, but just can't point it in the right direction. I wish I could just stand on top of all of the bodies and say, demand for the Bloodfather, whatever it's called, to show themselves.
Caius, your blood calls to me. Why do you strike your own father? The Veraseth punishes patricide with death. Do not force me to carry out this sentence myself. Flee, my child.
Damn it!
As Lord Invarian dies, you feel the curse of vampirism. Well, too late.
And unfortunately, I didn't even remotely come close to saving, so to save us the trouble, I'm gonna try and find that spot again. No, Jesus. Alright, so I'm either gonna have to find that spot that I started at, or land on top of the... That might have been it, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm bad at this. Alright, yes, there we go. It was the two bears that threw me off. I didn't, this is why this hasn't been working. I didn't queue up my, heal.
Caius, your blood calls to me. Why do you strike your own father? The Veraseth punishes patricide with death. Do not force me to carry out the sentence myself. Flee, my child. As Lord as Invarian dies, you feel the curse of vampirism lift from your soul. You are no longer a vampire.
And apparently I need to pay for some, strength points back. No. Daggerfall. I'll leave the vampire hunter off to deal with the vampires in the Rothgarian Mountains. I will deposit my earnings into the bank. I will buy myself a home. And with any luck, my reputation will not catch up with me. I'm going the wrong way. Alright, so can basically buy whatever I want.
Congratulations, you've purchased a lovely home here in Daggerfall.
And I still have 300,000. Alright, 2,000 for present use.
Hold!
Ah, well. Exile it is. I suppose while I wait, there is that one tune I picked up from a tavern